So, for the new ones here, the past week I've designed the air fryer Showfest. And 2 weeks ago, the Overthinker Summit. And now, for this week, this is my new series where I just don't talk about design theory, but I actually think and design an event branding from scratch each week. I'm Ismael, a freelance brand designer, and in this video, you'll follow along my journey of building this brand from zero, seeing the behind the scenes, my messy files, my brain working, and occasionally some software open. Stay there to follow the whole process. I hope you enjoy it. Haters United, right? So, the concept for this event is to bring people together through a common hate together, love together, and overcome hate through others. I wanted people to attend the event with a specific topic in mind and come out of there in peace and understanding the whole subject and why that matters. I wanted the experience to be shared once again between attendees so that it's easy to follow others and it's easier to build together and share experiences and learnings. Imagine this: spicy topics, raw truth, and loads of satire. Walking the fine line between commentary, comedy, and brutal honesty. A dangerous but powerful game, I know. The event for the people that had enough. Enough with the fake advice, the hustle culture, the feel-good toxicity, the comment section chaos, the engagement with fake friends, the webinars that might change your life, we all know, right? Well, straight out, I went to create a mood board that could represent visually what I was envisioning for the concept. Protest images, graffiti, comments, hate messages, glitch and blurred videos, scams and pop-ups. Haters United, right? Imagine this as the anti-event. Here, people say what everyone is thinking without being afraid to post online. This event has been created through expression, but it's also a mirror of internet culture, burnout, and all of the bullshit we pretend not to see. Visually, I wanted to bring a mix of internet culture, anti-mentality, a badass run club, and if hooligans and hackers had a baby. Imagine this. After getting my concept finished and ready to go, I went straight to Pinterest so that I could gather visual inspiration from the concept that I was imagining. Most of it was a mix of glitch art and Y2K design. Regarding the logo, it was based on an angry face emoji, given the connection to the internet culture and emojis as a way of expression. Here you can see all the steps that took me to the final logo that also works as an H. So, this is the event's final logo. I've created a badge so that it's easier to place and I could use it in various ways. Then I went on to explore some typographic posters, trying to see where the information fits and what can be done for the layout. Alright, quick break, let's talk. You're watching this because you care about branding that actually does something. Not just a pretty logo, not another forgettable event or brand. You want a brand with a meaning, a brand with a voice, a brand that makes people stop, look, and above all, feel. And that's where I come in. I'm Ismael, I work closely with startups, entrepreneurs, and businesses to bridge the gap between design and business growth. I've already helped hundreds of brands, and if you're building something and you're serious about making an impact, let's work together. For more info or a free quote, check my website ismaelbranco.com. Now let's get back to the project. So, for this time I decided to try some analog experiment once again. Remember the papers that I've printed for my first event? Here they are. Reuse and recycle kits. Here I was pretty excited to do this project. Just to get my concept right, I felt a need of immersing myself into the culture that I was trying to create by using some spray painting and doing some experiments. These were my tools for the day. Enough of Illustrator and Figma for a while. It felt really good, not gonna lie. Here I was using the old papers from Multi Summit to create a background so that I wouldn't make a mess in my room's balcony. Wind wasn't helping this day, but I had to keep moving. Please, if you do this at home, don't use your favorite tracksuit pants and please use a mask, as I had to go for 1 hour nap after to recover from the paint smell. I've used some leftover papers to create subtle backgrounds with the spray paint. Being 100% honest, I don't remember the last time that I've used spray paint, so this looks like something new for me. Trying to control the paint flow, the wind, the colors, the filming. Well, here I had some time to do some stencil with some post-its for the event's logo, and this was the final results for the 4 posters that I've painted. Later you'll see how I've used them. The purpose behind all of this work was to give a meaning to the process and making me feel immersed into the culture that I was trying to create. Now you can see me checking the photos that I took and using the assets to create my first draft for the poster. My inspiration was glitch art, of course, but I wanted somehow to incorporate some other assets and concepts into the final image. At this point I was really vibing with the vibrant red, and in this point I finally managed to have an idea on how the whole event identity could work around this poster. I've played around with blending modes, saturation to make the glitch artifacts, and here it's me adding the important information to the posters such as event name, location date, and for all of you complaining about my past works, the logo. Now it was time to play with the layout, get my grid going, alignment, and making sure that everything was in place. So here's the final result for the main poster. After finishing my main poster, it was time to create at least another variant so that the visuals don't look static and people can understand that various images were created according to each topic that would be spoken at any part of the event. This also gives some versatility for the event's branding and can be worked by anyone. This was time to create another version of the glitch element. Again, I've used my photos again as background assets to create the glitch dysmorphia. Used some other assets matching the concept that I was looking for. Here, this is me again playing with the blending modes and saturation to make sure that the final result looks exactly as I wanted. And now you guys might ask, do I know the final result and I knew that I wanted exactly like that visually? And my answer of course is no. But since I knew the concept, the process were right, the final result would obviously look aligned to the event's branding. Whether it's red, blue or yellow, whether it's screen mode, opacity or any other blending mode. For this one, the digital technique wouldn't matter that much. Well, it's step by step, but what matters was me being into the concept and trying to create something visually appealing and at the same time representative of all the foundations that I've decided for the event. Not always is about the end result, but about the process. Again, and after being happy with the result of the second image, I've decided to jump onto Midjourney since I wanted to show you guys something. Since I've already created two images, pretty similar one to each other, it's enough already for me to feed AI into creating an art design style. That way I can mimic that style and generate an infinite amount of other images. I just wanted to show you that it's also another possibility for design development, since this approach took me a while to do. This is a way to make the process of creation faster without compromising quality. As you can see, the images that AI generated were okay, but needed some extra context for me to be able to showcase any concept here. What I could do, I could go on Photoshop again and add some hints and photos to match the concept that I wanted. Once again, just showing you what can be done during a design process with AI. Now, it was time for me to create some other assets. I usually go for another 3 or 4 posters to showcase the activities happening at the event, so that everyone can have an idea of the actual purpose for the event. I added some talks as talks in the posters, played around with the layout, but I wasn't really happy with what I was going, and since I wanted to balance the glitch art out of the main poster, I decided to keep the secondary ones cleaner so that they can play in harmony. Again, me doing some other mockup that I could use to show you the identity design development and to add some more elements to the video. This time I've decided to showcase a final video and not the identity in some mockups. Let me know if you prefer this way or not. You already know that I cannot do both since the time span for these projects are 1 week, so I'm really stuck between doing a video or doing some collaterals for the event, so this time I decided a video. Now, time for a little disclaimer. With this event, video and project, I don't intend in any way to promote violence, hate or any other crimes. This is an exercise to bring a healthy debate and I condemn any type of harm related to hate. That's why this fake event was created as a way to surpass most toxicity that happens online. If anyone has any doubts about it or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact me. This event doesn't exist, but it should, because we all have been scammed or a victim in today's world, whether online or not. Courses with Lambos, success without sleep, content over connections, let's be honest, I'm tired of all of it. This event is my way to flip the narrative and create real emotions through real critique. Using my design skills, Not just for the likes, but to say something. This is also to show you that branding can be used for many purposes. Not everything is about ticket sales or product demos. And now, enjoy this week's challenge video. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed doing it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments your thoughts about it. So yeah, I'm Ismael, a brand designer sharing my freelance journey in public, showing you the behind the scenes on branding, strategy and everything in between. Thank you for watching and see you next time.